Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow.
Top of the morning.
Yeah, yo. Salute. Pop, can you hear everybody? Yeah, there we go. Big A, everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Another day at the cookout. Before we start, did y'all have anything to say, Dre, real quick before I shoot this disclaimer up or anything?
Nah, man, I'm just happy to be here.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming to the cookout again, showing up another morning. We're just gonna be chilling and eating some good food. Before we start, you know what I'm saying, this disclaimer is for, like, you know, to let you know this channel in no way, shape, or form is promoting anything illegal purposes or activities. This channel is strictly for educational, historical, and entertainment purposes only. With that being said, salute and enjoy the nutrition. Hey. Yay.
Hey.
Pops, how you doing this morning?
I'm holding on. That's all I got.
Yeah, I could dig it. I was gonna let you get a chance to drive today. You know, when you're in the building, you could drive the show, man. And I know you be having a lot of going on in your life. So if you want to vent out about some things or whatever, give us some advice about things, like far as, you know, different things that we should know about, like you know, far as us dealing with dogs or having land or trying to protect our land and the different type of things people would do. You know, just if you got anything to share with us, Pops, you know what I mean? We here for that, you know what I mean? Other than that, even if you just want to kick it, man, we here just listening to you. So, you know, go ahead.
I'm just somebody in the crowd just trying to get along. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Boy. Look like only you get the rougher it get, but you know how it go. all of us run this road called life. You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it don't get no easier as you
Yeah.
get older, huh?
No doubt about it. You got Father Time against you, then you got all these other fools trying to change the world.
What you mean by the fools trying to change the world, Pop? Break it down for me.
Oh, the big dogs trying to take all the meat off the bones, you know.
Okay, the big dog's trying to take all the meat off the bone. Got you. Got you.
Yeah, we just holding on, man. Trying to do it the right way, trying to do it the way we know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even when you're doing that, though, it's still you got still much adversity, right?
Oh Lord, have mercy. Without the master, man, we ain't got nothing going there. Man told
Sometimes it
me the
seems.
other day, he said, huh?
Go ahead, Pop. Go ahead, Pop.
I said, I was talking to an old dude the other day. He was telling me, he said, man, you seen anything strange in the sky lately? I said, look here, man, your eyes is like mine. They old. You might be seeing things. He said, nah, big boy. He said, you know for sure that we done seeing some things that you can't identify. I said, so what you done seeing there? He said, man, I had a visitation. I said, did it leave you anything or did it take anything? He said, well, nothing missing, nothing gone, so I don't know.
No, that's real though. That's real.
Yeah.
Shit, what one of my friends seen it. I was talking to him when he was on his way to work last week. I was talking to him while he was on his way to work, and I'm talking about he basically zapped out on his way to work. Like he was like, man, he seen a UFO on the highway. He was like, he was trying to take a picture and everything. He couldn't believe.
Yeah, he's so old.
He said he saw something.
Orbs usually follow you down 95.
Yeah, he was around 100. He was up by 100. He was like coming off 100, going 95, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's the pathway, man.
Oh man,
I ain't one follow me damn near all the way to Myrtle Beach. If I turned off 95 to 85, shit, that thing got on us and rode with us. My old lady told me, she said, you gonna kill us. I said, well, if I'm imagining it. I put the vehicle all the way up to the corner, and she was just holding on, and it was right there at the window, looking at me. I said, oh, hell no.
Huh?
Yeah, it was right at my window. Ounce for ounce, speed for speed. I said, shit.
How y'all like them apples?
We stopped off at the Waffle House, and everybody at the Waffle House was standing at the window telling me, what's that? I ain't say shit. We just went on order.
Hey, that's what he had to do. He was shot for a minute and all that, but he knew he still had to take his ass to work. Man, they got us. Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
I just went on a mental telepathy to the man. I said, hey, man, if you need something, let me know. I'll go ahead and get it for you. You ain't got to be messing with me.
Shit.
My old lady said, you crazy. You talking to the Martians. I said, hey, he ain't messing with us, is it?
Yeah. you was already making deals.
Eat that waffle. Oh, ain't no doubt. I told you, man. I set up a depot for your ass.
You ain't right, Pop, about that shit.
Hey, man, I'm service orientated. You tell me what you need, and I'll try to get it for you.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with that now.
Hell yeah.
I ain't got to. Everybody talking about, man, you loyal to your kind. I said, of course I am.
Uh-huh.
But all of us ain't right, you know.
Shit, I know that. What's up, Big Dre?
People on this.
Yeah, I know they get quiet when you get on Pop. They be just like getting quiet and shit.
Nah. I'm in the background trying to handle business. I'm making a couple phone calls and stuff right now.
No, okay. Dre, you at work. Dre might be at work. It might be just me and you, Pop. That's all right.
I'm here, man. But like, look, bro, I ain't lived long enough to see what y'all done seen. So I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't seen no UFOs yet? You ain't seen UFO yet?
Man, look, man, if I seen it, I probably was intoxicated, and I cannot confirm it or not if it was real or not, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, I'm gonna give you a telltale sign. If you're looking at a star that's shooting across the universe, and all of a sudden it's come to a dead stop and go in reverse, yeah, that ain't nothing that we know about.
Okay.
Oh, my lady said, "Oh, look at that shooting star." I said, "Why did it stop?" What you mean? I said, "Where is it? It's right there." Oh, that's a satellite. I said, "Satellites going in the same direction. That's called orbit." I said, "That one right there is doing what it want to do."
Right.
Oh, that's a sunspot. I said, "Right." I said, "Come on up with your scientific analyzations." But I'm looking at what I'm looking at.
Hey. I ain't gonna lie. I seen one with somebody. Me and somebody else seen one of them. I don't know what it was. I think I told you when I seen it. I came right and told you, I think, when I seen that shit.
Yeah. Looks like being on farm at night, man. Sometimes real crystal clear. You can be looking at the telescopes, you know. My kids always want to look at stuff. So one day they came and they don't look no more. But they wouldn't tell me what they saw. You know? I said, I spent all this money for this thing, you don't want it no more. Nope, I'm good. I tried to explain to them that, you know, you can tell me anything. You know, we can analyze it. But no, she ain't never missing it no more.
Must have scared him like that.
Hey, telescope sitting out there on the bar. I know it's been sitting there 10 years.
Oh, okay. Shit,
I was upset.
Shit.
I spent money on that shit for ass. You know how kids say, "Oh, I got to have it," and I went and got it. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they saw, they didn't want to see no more.
Hey, Pop, I'm gonna ask you how many.
Yes,
You was into a lot of dog clubs and stuff, right? Like exotic dog clubs, when you was back in the day.
Yeah.
Because I remember you was what was it called? Oh, Red Breed. The Red Breed. What is it called? Red Breed. It was a club. It's still a club like that for those animals. Okay.
Yeah, for you know, unorthodox breeds that people don't see that most people can't be down. See, that's the only thing about making dogs, man. when you start making, you don't know what's really gonna come out.
Explain to me.
One day it just like I had an accident the other day, you know. Dog got out and he went to work.
Yeah, you broke up on that, Pop.
I got you. Dog broke out the pen and he went to work, you know.
Yeah, dog broke out the pen and went to work. I got you.
Yeah, so you know, you breed them to do something, then they go do it. You know, you just say, "Oh, well," you know. So I'm making dog food this week.
Oh, got you. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
So it's a different type of game when you're creating them dogs. Huh? Talk to me about that.
Oh yeah, if you got a purpose like me. I was catching shit. I had the reputation that my shit go get anything. Shit. Sometimes they came back, sometimes they didn't. But they go get it.
Yeah.
So that's why
So
that's why I could shine in so many different genres.
okay. So like the bully breed of today was that something like that y'all guys was doing back then, like these guys doing with the bullies and stuff now. Like I know you don't really like the bullies, but like I'm just saying, like when you talking about rare and exotic breeds, like what was y'all creating back then? Name some of the dogs y'all created.
Well, like with me, I took some of the best and put them together.
Like
Like
what?
I had the Russian Wolfhound, and an Airedale cross. And I brought back to the plot because I was catching hogs, I was catching domestic cattle, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I need something strong enough to compensate the weight and had enough ass, to take a lick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you get messed up right quick. You run beside a horse or something, he kick you upside you in the chest.
So
Most
was
of them
that
don't
just
make it. Most of them don't make it from behind that.
most of them don't make it behind what? From behind what?
Getting kicked in the chest or getting kicked upside the head.
Okay, gotcha. So when you create when you like y'all guys that used to create them working stock type things like that, what's can you explain like the love for the animal that y'all guys a different love than really a pet owner, right? You can't really be I don't know. I'm just thinking like because if you losing them just behind kicks, you ain't got time to be crying over.
Oh no, 4 more I'm still chasing. So hey, if he don't make it back, somebody will go ahead and eat that night.
Yeah.
Remember, we down in the bushes.
Yes, sir.
Might be 4 or 5 miles from the truck. Ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
gonna tote no dog that's too bad. If he can't walk, he's short.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now, what made you get into creating dogs and stuff like that? Was it a lot of y'all into it that day? And was it like money in that stuff? Was those dogs valuable when you create something like that?
Yeah, like I said, back during the day when everybody was getting sophisticated, they were putting all them big golf courses around and stuff, and wild dogs and shit would go there and pack up. And they be out there gone, dog come out the damn bushes and eat their asses up.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody says, you can't do it that way, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way. So they would hire people like me to go in and catch them.
Yes, sir.
And I turned a pack buster loose in there, and he go in there and knock down 4 or 5 of them. Then I pick them up behind him,
Oh, okay. What was a good pack buster you would use? What was a good pack buster you would use?
Like I said, the one I created was the Irish Wolfhound, the Plot, and the Irish Wolfhound, Plot, and Airedale. That's what I started.
Okay.
And then I put some Bulldog and Great Dane in it, right?
Okay. What made you do that though? You needed something. What you needed the Bulldog Great Dane? Talk to me. What you needed to go in that kitchen for?
Well, I had Bulldogs, and when the pups off the other them, they kind of hooked up, and then I got that, tried it and see what it did, and it worked.
Oh, little mistake breeding, Joe, huh?
Hey, we all in the same family, so
Hey,
I didn't know this thing was in. I didn't know it was in heat until I seen the belly running around. I said, what the hell happened to you?
You end up trying to give him a job, huh?
Oh yeah, then when it fell out, then I started looking to see who you look like, so I could find out who daddy was and all that kind of shit. Yeah, you look like the neighbor next door, or across the street. So sometimes you go to a door, all the kids don't look alike. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like that.
Some of them look
It's
like
like that in the pit bull. It's like that in the pit bulls.
Yeah.
It's like that in everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, real talk.
This I had a black bitch and a red boy male, all red nose, red eyes, everything. Goddamn if they didn't have 4 goddamn pure white puppies. I couldn't figure that shit out for nothing. I don't remember nothing white being in their background. Parents, I had them for a while.
Right.
They said 4 pure white puppies. I said, look at this shit. At first I thought they was albinos, but the eyes wasn't pink,
Okay, gotcha.
Shit. But they was simple as hell. And these puppies was real night predators. Everybody else be sleeping at night. These some bitches, they out doing shit. And I had, hey, you run across some strange shit making, man. These bitches had telepathy because they would work together.
I got you. I
remember he broke in my climbed the fence when I was in town to steal some puppies. He got in the he was in the tree. The next morning, he was out there at the top of the tree.
He was still there. He wouldn't come down.
Oh no, they treated his ass. And shit, he was gonna go up on the pear tree and jump off on the roof. But 2 dogs had already beat him there. They was sitting up on the roof, waiting on his ass to come out the tree or fall.
Hey, coming on the man property, trying to steal shit.
Well, see, I was in the inner city, brother. I had Project on 2 blocks over from the right, and Project on the other side, about a block away.
Yes, sir.
So you had scavengers walking around.
Yes, sir.
But my street was a no walk zone. You walk, you be walking our blocks and we don't know you. We let our dogs go,
Yeah.
You know how you stumble off the leash and the dog go after something and shit?
I understand. Yeah. This is zoo. Hey.
Well, in my neighborhood, I was the original neighborhood watch.
Okay.
Because
explain
like I
to
said,
me. Explain to me.
I was a canine man, right? So the bill, since I had dogs, they might as well go get some money. So I go to work in junkyards and warehouses. I turned it loose at the front door, and whatever they had found, they brought it to the back door.
Yes, sir.
So they were sweet. And that's what was happening with them, So I do that, train them at home, I be walking. I see somebody that I don't know walking through the neighborhood. They look suspicious. If I got 2 dogs with me, I take them off the list and let them go.
Put the disclaimer. This was back. What year was this, Pop?
Oh man, this was in the 60s.
I know that's right.
Early 70s.
Salute the 60s and
Yeah,
70s. Y'all was some wild, wild.
yeah,
I said, let the
yeah,
motherfuckers
man.
loose. Let them loose, goddamn it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, why you gonna feed something that they can't, work while I'm at work, I got babies and shit in my house and women.
See, that's the
My
part that you
household
gotta
is
explain, Pop. Because dude, you sounded vicious, and people probably thinking it's innocent people around. Now, you gotta let them know when you saying you neighbor watch, you protecting the innocent people. Let them know, it was things that had to be done. The police was out there, but
yeah, well,
but they ain't getting your business. Like, they know what time it is. It's a jungle out that motherfucker back in the 60s and 70s and shit. In the
well,
streets of DC.
my street, my street was notorious. They had a bar on one corner and some other houses down on the other, and they would somebody get hurt every Friday, Saturday on my block, and then there was a whole lot of single women with children, little apartments.
Yeah.
Strong arm boys used to like to come through and pick him one and just take it. So if they come up on my porch with my wife and my daughters, they up there mess around, they open the door to their ass, especially my daughter. My oldest daughter, man, I had to get 2 dogs put down because the kid would get the 4 bites at the time,
Yeah.
After he had 4 bites, he was considered dangerous. And after that, they put his ass to sleep. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Them women run up to their house and dudes come up the steps, they open the door. That's his ass, man. 3, 4 dogs come out on your ass one time. And then hope that nothing didn't jump out the backyard over the fence to join them. Shit.
Now see what he
Police
talking
wouldn't
about.
even walk through my.
Tell him that part. Go ahead.
Yeah, the police didn't even walk foot patrol through my neighborhood.
I don't think people understand certain shit. I mean, they should though. But like, this is historical. He talking real shit, historical shit. 60s, 70s, how it was. Niggas coming up there grabbing women and scaring the children and shit, doing what they want to do. So shit, you gotta protect the man. Gotta go out work. Man gotta go out work. He can't be home all day. Man gotta go out work. So them dogs had purpose, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and put it like this, man. Back in the day, it was 385, 400 pounds, right? And I always had a conglomerate of dogs and shit. And all the kids used to call me Mr. Tyrone. If anything happened, they call me Mr. Tyrone, so. So I had to go straighten it up. The easiest way for me was to use a dog. That way I had to get too much notoriety,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But when you got ate up, everybody knew who dog did it.
Right.
And all the snitches would tell the police what was going on. Because I ain't letting nothing happen on the block.
Uh-huh.
The hustlers, they couldn't come there. They couldn't come do nothing on my street because they had kids there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So and the old folks, they knew me from when I was a boy there. They said, hey, Tyrone ain't no joke about that. Don't go up there messing with them women. I go up there, bap, shit.
Now see,
Next time I come home, police all in the book.
I had this because you dropping diamonds, so I want to make sure they get a chance to pick the diamonds up, because it's the way you read the shit. Like, these is different times, way different times.
Oh, yeah.
And the police know what's going on. You heard them talk about the snitches and all that, but the whole thing, the man protecting his block. So, and this is a person, okay, he telling you things that the dogs did or whatever. But at the same time, the old women and children, the whole community behind them. So you just not coming. You got to come correct either way when you come see that man.
Yeah.
The community is behind him. He's not using the dogs against the community. He's using the dogs to protect the community. So the community behind him. You know what I mean? And protecting the women and children. So, it's a different type of thing. I don't want y'all to think motherfuckers just praising somebody getting ate up by a dog. Nah, this is real jobs for dogs sometimes. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Pop.
Yeah, it was like had my halfway house on both ends of your street. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
sir.
everybody was down there, but the middle of the block, like I said, everybody, all the women on the street who didn't have an old man was there with 2, 3 kids. Shit. So everybody coming through doing their thing. They gambling on Fridays, chasing the women all, when they got some money. You heard of Peyton Place, didn't you?
I just heard of it. Yeah, I said I just heard of
Peyton Place and all them old things. When you look at Black history, the neighborhoods, everything happened in the Black neighborhood of the street. My street was the same way. They'd been that way for 4 generations.
I ain't know
40 years the same way.
I ain't know Peyton Place was Black neighborhood. I thought it was some white stuff. Peyton Place.
Hell no.
I ain't know.
That's for Oprah. That's where she came off of, man.
Oh, okay.
You know, Oprah was the street lady before she became famous, right?
No, I ain't know Oprah was no street lady. School me in.
Man, shit. Maya Angelou, all them girls had business.
Now I know about Maya though. I think I didn't heard about Maya and shit. I think I heard about her,
hey,
but I ain't know Oprah. I ain't know about Oprah.
I ain't know about Oprah. Oprah came up the same way. Shit. Man, shit. You couldn't be Black and didn't have to do what you had to do. Just like everybody talking about, I wouldn't vote for no woman for president. Man, hey, your mama raised simple ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, what the hell? I've been ruled by women all my life. What the hell is the difference? Shit. At least I know what's on their mind. They want some money. Shit. I don't care how bad a woman feels. If you put $100 bill in her hand, her eyes are gonna sparkle.
Real.
Huh?
Nah, that's for real.
Shit. Boy, I remember my third wife. Oh, she was like a rattlesnake, man. She was a mean old girl. I come in there, she be talking shit. I lay 3 $100 bills on the table in the wire, like a fly. Oh shit. Next time I hear water running and shit. She done went in there, fill up the tub. Hey, come on in here. Washing my back and shit. Well, what's this for? I said, because you look good to me today, baby. That was it. I ain't had to worry about arguing for the next 3 days. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Old man told me when I was a young boy, he said, 5 tens give you 50. He said 10 5 give you 50, but a big face bill will make a lady leave her man alone and follow you. I said, what you say? He said, she ain't gonna keep you long. She was gonna borrow you for a minute. And you already excited, so you ain't gonna waste for the minute. So she going back home to her old man. Don't even know nothing gone. Like I said, nothing missing, nothing gone.
Nothing missing, nothing gone. Nothing missing, nothing gone.
Yeah, DC came up, man. Back in my day, DC was rough junk, man. Because we were competing with Richmond. You couldn't go no further south than Richmond without changing up some shit. Then you go to Baltimore, they was your next door neighbors, so you had to hop over there. Then other places started coming up,
Yeah.
So within 100-mile radius, man, you was in the war zone.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
You know how it go. You the new boy on the block, just like the new lady on the block. Everybody wants a piece of your ass.
Yeah.
It was dog eat dog back here, man. Shit. Just because the urban jungle, that don't mean they had no meat eaters in it. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
And like the women in my neighborhood, girls I went to school with, you can step up on them if you think you bad and think you're just gonna do something because they pretty. I had a girl named Sissy Chandler. She had 8 brothers right out the projects. And if that girl wasn't fine and could fight, and shit, ain't no moon. She had a left hook boy that was treacherous.
What you seen it?
Shit.
You seen her work before? You seen her work?
She jumped on me.
Oh, you felt the left hook.
Ain't no question. Shit. We was out there playing basketball and shit. You know, she out there. Brother said, hey, he ain't the kind of dude do that with. Cause he ain't scared nobody around here. So, you know, shit, I'm new. She gonna try me. She gonna bow me, so I let it go a couple of times. She went up next time, I knocked on her ass. Pop! Shit. She started throwing hands. She told her brother, what? She said, hey, he said, we're gonna have to kill the nigga. Why we gonna do that? Well, you doing some bullshit. She said, shit. So, you know, hey, them women was right, man. And like I said, I had 6 sisters, 32 goddamn cousins, and aunts and shit. And my mother, they grew up, man, goddamn. When you gotta protect all them women, you don't have to fight. And it's just, you go places, and everybody had dogs, you need to take yours with you to make up for that.
Yeah.
That's just where it was. I went everywhere. I had 150 jobs, man. I remember I wanted to get a job at Giant. The man said, well, look here. Why you have so many jobs? I said, sir, we can stop all this right now. I said, if you look at the progression of salary, then you'll know why I had so many jobs. He looked at it, he said, oh, you left that job for $3 more. I said, and I left that one for 10. I said, now you talking about you paying 26, that's why I'm here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real talk. Real talk.
You said $26 an hour and all the overtime that I can possibly get. Oh yeah, I got babies to feed. Like I said, man, I've been married 5 times, so you know, I always like women. So along with women, most of them had babies. Might have had a couple when you get there. So hey.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm back now.
But you gotta feed everybody, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
feed everybody. Shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, when you're a farmer, everybody like you. Shit. I mean, I went to the projects one time. I was dealing with this girl, and I had my truck out there with my stuff on it. And the old lady said, boy, what's them things on that truck? I said, Dominica chickens. She said, you sell them? I said, yes, I do. She said, how much? I said, $5 a piece. She said, how many you got? I said, 20. She said, here, take this $100 here. I said, oh. She said, can you cut the head off? I said, cut it off and pull it off. Huh? I just pulled the heads off, give them to her in a basket, and let her go. She said, oh shit, damn, ain't nobody gonna mess with your truck, cause you the Husker man. I could go in and then everybody's trying to get with you. Hey! And I was the first street vendor to take food stamps. Shit.
Okay, you was killing the game there, huh?
Hey! Shit. I mean, they say, hey, bring us a truckload of eggs and chickens and shit. We ain't got no money. It's the middle of the month. But we give this whole book of food stamps. I said, what you mean? Whatever it costs in money, we give double the food stamps. Hey, that sounds good.
Uh-huh.
So, that's how you grow. I go home and leave and drop all the food stamps on the table. Shit, my wife and my daughters and all them other women being there, they be trading something for it. So shit.
It's real talk, Pop. Real talk.
I know neighborhood jail came up in the similar shit, wasn't it?
You already know. Big A down Texas.
Yeah.
What you say?
He
Hello?
said he was saying the same.
In
Go
the
ahead,
city
Pop.
or out in the side? You
Wait,
say
I
you
can't
in
hear you. I
Texas,
just
the inner city, or
He said, "Are you from?"
all over, man.
He said, "All over, Pop."
Yeah, all over. Yeah. South side of Houston, as far as Houston is concerned, and then out here um,
yeah,
in San Antonio, I'm
you up
out
in the population.
in the country. I'm in the country though, in San
Right.
Antonio. Yeah,
But you
yeah,
still go
man.
back and forth to the city. You know.
Not really. Oh, you talking about as far as San Antonio is good? Yeah, I go. Yeah, I have no choice.
Right. I mean, so all of us grew up
Yeah,
in the same situation. That's
yeah.
why all of us got dogs, because we can't trust people.
Oh yeah, man. Nah,
You know
like
what
you
I
know
mean?
what I'm saying. And now, but like when I lived on the East Coast and especially St. Louis, that's what they knew me for, man. People, when I pull up to wherever I'm pulling up, people be like, "You got the dog with you?" Cause my dog, cause I'm going everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm floating through you name it. I'm especially tri-state,
Hey.
St. Louis, Houston. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm where the action's
Yeah.
happening. You know what I'm saying? So like when I would always keep the dog with. I don't care where where I'm going, what I'm getting into, or whatever the case may be. If my dog can't go, then I ain't going. 'Cause, so I ain't hang out at a lot of places, man. Wherever I'm going is pretty much about business, man. So and I go to some questionable areas, man. So I always kept the dog with me, and the boys that were fool with me because my dog was real active, and I had a big burgundy Suburban with limousine tint, on all the windows, so you couldn't really see in there. And I would let the window down, and they, somebody walk up to the window, my dog would pop out, and get to acting crazy or whatnot, and I kind of liked it, because it kept them on their toes, But yeah, I kept a dog with me. Yeah, yes, sir.
And see, I used to get all them bad dogs that people couldn't handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
All them throwaways. So I
Yeah.
changed their attitude. They love me, but they still hated everybody else. And I let them say, "Hey, do you?"
Yeah.
Shit. When a dog look at you and say, "Oh, you said I can bite him?" Yeah, bite that nigga. Bow.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. Shit. I be riding a girl. You know how girls be saying, "Hey, give me a ride." Then they look and say, "Oh, no, I can't get in there with that dog." I said, "Well, you don't want to ride, baby girl." She said, "Oh, that ass feel good." I said, "Well, get on up in there." She get in there, dog looking over her shoulder. She turned around freezing. I said, "Something wrong with you?" She said, "Is he gonna bite me?" I said, "You ain't bit yet, is you?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, he ain't gonna bite you then."
Yeah.
She said, I said, "Unless you got something strange on your mind, you're gonna slide something out on me."
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for you. I said, "You're gonna get me, but you're gonna pay too. Believe that."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Pop, is that really the reason why? Is that the reason you messed me up a little bit a couple minutes ago? You said, is that really the reason why we got these dogs? Because we don't trust people? That was heavy. That was heavy.
Hey, man, hey, people say anything out your mouth, because you lie, your tongue ain't nothing but a piece of shit that lie all the time. But the dog, if he like your ass, he gonna die for you. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why everybody got that slang, "my dog." If you know as a dog, man, you worth walking with.
Yeah.
Ain't
It's
no if it ain't
Say that part again. If you a dog, man, we'll say it again.
I said, if you a dog, man, you are worth walking with.
Yes, sir.
Through this journey called life, man.
Yes,
But
sir.
you ain't got nothing to watch your back, but that dog.
Yes,
He is
sir.
the number one part of your family. And he gonna die before he gonna let you die.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
And that's okay. I done had him all my life, man. They done saved my life and saved my children's lives. People tell me, oh, he's a bad dog, but hey, he bad towards you. Yeah, these babies, you come up, man. My buddies used to tell everybody, say, hey, man, if you see the baby girl out there, don't go nowhere near. Why? And Indian dogs will pull the chain up out the ground if you go toward that girl. And I had needles and feelers, all kind of shit. Catherine would go take the damn dog food out the dog's mouth. And she sat back, open her mouth and look at her. Anybody else, she'd bite your arm right off. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Man, Pop, I told you this your cookout, man. I swear I don't be wanting to be on the mic, man. And this is the reason, because you need to be having the mic, man. Like, man, I don't need the mic. You need to be having the mic, because I'm collecting jewels like a motherfucker.
Hey, but everybody got a jewel to put in the pot, you know, because it's called life, man, and everybody got to make this journey. So
yeah, but I get motherfuckers
and all
be
of us
put.
had twists and turns in the road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That what makes you who you are. Shit. If it was all peaches and cream, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I appreciate every time.
Only the strong survive, man.
Yeah, only the strong survive.
And you got to be game to stay in the game.
Yes, sir. You got to be game to stay in the game. Salute.
Salute. Yeah,
now all y'all tell me, hey, are your wives and your partners carry any of the same traits that you do?
Do they do what?
Carry any of the same traits that you do?
Oh yeah.
Meaning, hey, if somebody jump on you, her back is against your back, and y'all throwing hands.
That's right.
Know?
That's right. That's right.
She driving, you shooting. You know?
That's
when
right.
You driving, she shooting. You know?
Yes, sir. He dropped the pop.
I mean, you know, it don't make no difference who you came up with. Everybody come in the same situation. If you got some suckers that stand on the corner, wait till you come to the store, and you go by and they say, hey man, give me that change. Oh, I gotta take this home. Then you gotta get your ass whipped or bust up something. So next time you go back to the store, you would carry a dog with you or a stick. Now, when he jumped up there and snatched for the change, you try to knock his eyes out. You ain't had to hit him but one time, maybe two. That's all it really took was two. Because I went, you know, when I was a boy, I had to go to the store for all the old ladies because my grandmama was the oldest lady. So if they see me going toward the store, hey, baby, bring me back some starch. Bring me back a pound of lard. Hey, shit. Now, they're going to take somebody else's change. And that's the money you're going to make if it ain't but 5 cents. God damn it. You know, that's 5 cents you got to put in the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you could get a big piece below 5 fucking cents. You could take that back there and kill, and all your little nephews and nieces, and all the kids, everybody get a little piece of shit.
The bologna?
Yeah.
With 5 cents, you get a big piece of bologna.
Oh, yeah. Cut it off, you know, they slice it.
I know what you said.
You buy it.
Everybody get a piece of bologna.
All that kind of shit. Yeah. go back and cut it into little strips, and they give all the kids a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know that's right. Bust down the below.
And,
That's what's up.
Man, you couldn't take no aspirin, man. You couldn't let nobody take it from it because you had nothing to eat for yourself. Shit.
Right.
And then I was the boy that put up the trash cans. If somebody broke a bottle in front of the old lady's house, I'd take a broom or something and sweep it up. Shit like that. So, they be cooking, bake some cookies or something. Hey, baby, come here. I was a little fat boy in my neighborhood, but I did all the work.
Yes, sir.
And then they gave me shit, Take that lawnmower, boy. Get it out of here. Yes, ma'am. Shit, next thing you know, I got a shopping cart pushing it down the street, cutting grass. Shit.
Yeah.
I go home, I gave my mama or grandmama something. If I ain't carrying no food in the house, I put some money on the table. And that started when I was 7, 8. Then when I grew up, I started getting dogs, and I started doing other shit.
Yes, sir.
Non-stop what's happening, man. Bloodthirst. Supreme still. Yeah.
Hey, non-stop. Man, what's
talking
some
to
of
you
your experiences, man? I know you wasn't no all the way choir boy, was you?
Non-stop in the chat, Pop. He just typed in the jump. He at work. He just typed in the jump.
Oh.
Yeah, he just was saying salute. He just was saying salute and shit. You know that nigga ain't no choir boy though, Pop. That's Big A up here with us though. Big A up here, old Texas boy.
Yeah, I'm multitasking, man. I'm back here multitasking. That's why I'm so quiet. Yeah, but Mark Twain said the more I learn about people, the more I love dogs. It's a heavy statement. Yeah.
Animal spirit, man, is a fantastic thing. Because if he don't like your ass, he don't be, he don't be doing no pretending.
Yeah.
Hey, if I like you, I like you. If I don't, I'll bite you. Simple as that. Shit. Horse, cow, all them bitches do same shit. Shit. I had horse run in front of a damn bull for me.
Yeah.
You had the what?
I had a horse run in front of a bull that was getting ready to tear my ass up.
Oh, okay.
Shit, he was coming for me, and the horse ran right into him and knocked his big ass down. I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
I said, "Time for you to come from out the back, big boy. You got to come up front with me."
Would you let the horse come up front?
Oh yeah, shit.
After he did that,
I ain't cut the grass no more.
Okay, you let him come on up front.
Oh yeah, I brought him on up and started shining on his feet and
Yeah.
gave him a haircut in the path. All that good shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he was watching my back. I ain't even noticed something was coming. Shit, he come around there because he used to steal my tobacco out of my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to like chewing tobacco, so he'd go up and pull it out of my pocket and chew it. And I ain't know this damn bull was coming until he ran between us. I said, oh, shit. I ain't had to worry about him no more, though.
Yeah, I know that.
We roasted him next effect.
Oh, wow. Yes, sir.
I did all that old Texas stuff, barbecue and old steel and all that kind of junk. That old men showed me how to do it, and I just kept. I was young and strong. I kept on doing it.
What they showed you how to do the steer, barbecue the steer?
about the steer, goat, sheep,
So is
deer.
the steer hard? The steer hard? That's hard work to barbecue the steer, right?
Yeah, they be put them on and cook them. It just take a longer time because you got to penetrate the meat. You got to
Yeah.
cook them without burning them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A 1,000-pound steer take you 28 to 30 hours to cook.
1,000-pound steer take 1,000-pound steer take 30 hours to cook. Okay. What temperature?
Right. Well, you just keep the fire regulated and you just watch them drip. You know, then you regulate how fast it's cooking.
I got you. So the drip regular. What's the drip? Explain to me the drip. What you talking about? How you looking at the drip?
I mean,
what's up?
Yeah, the fat in the meat cooking. You know.
Okay.
So
and how fast?
You can render the fat. You know, and how fast it's coming down and the temperature and the texture. You know?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Once you deal with the old man, then they show you how to do it and look what to look for. You get it right. And that made me money, you know, over the years. I raise them and cook them. You know. I remember when my mother's friend, she was a big society lady. She said she was gonna give an oyster and crab feast bull roast. She was back in the day. She was charging $100 a ticket, and she sold $5,000 worth of shit back in the day.
Dang.
So she told my mother, she said, "I need your son to do what?" She said, "To cook the damn bull." So they went to the sale to get a bull, and they couldn't buy it. So they come to me to get one. They said, how big is his breast? I said, he'll come out 1,200 pounds on the spit. How many people will that feed? I don't know. Depends on how you cooking it, slicing it. So she had me cooking. Shit. You know, back there, you know, you might carry home, if you got some real job, you might bring home $250 a week. Maximum for an unskilled professional. Shit, the lady said, I give you $1,500 of cooking. So that means however many days it's gonna take, I'm gonna be right there. I got cash money. Shit.
Yeah.
So once I did hers, and she started doing the shit annually. So shit, I got one point for 1 month. Shit, that's all I did was cook.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
So the skills that you learned just took you different places and getting you money. You put your hands on things and you're getting money.
Yeah.
That's real talk, though. That's real talk.
And when the thing over with, you know, the bones and all that shit, you know, you got to get rid of them. So I have a barrel full of shit to bring in, and then the scraps of the beef. My people would separate the good meat from the other shit.
Yes.
Bag it up, freeze it up, you know. Might have enough to feed your family for 4 or 5 months.
We ain't gonna hold you up here too long, Pop. You know what I mean? I already know you got big things to do. I already know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming through, giving us an ad, man. It was real as usual, man. I love it when you come, man. I know you're gonna be busy tomorrow and shit. We off on the weekend, and I'm gonna be up there Sunday, but we'll start doing the shit from up there, doing the cookouts from up there. You know what I'm saying? During the week or whatever, I'll be up there. I'll be up there Sunday. But that's what I appreciate you coming through. You know what I mean? You want to say something to the community before you roll?
Hey, yo, you know, all we gonna do is stay strong, keep what's on our mind, on our mind, and keep getting it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, salute Bulldog community. It's your brother Big Toyo.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. Go ahead, Big A.
Yeah, man. You know
Oh yeah, one more thing. You know,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
when you're making these dogs,
Mhm.
remember to try to figure out what the side effects that they come with.
Yeah. Can you explain that?
You know, like I had a mishap the other day. I lost
Mhm.
3 animals. Now I got to turn them into dog food because he did his
Yeah.
job. You know, he got loose and did what I made him to do.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So you saying basically don't get mad at what you created if it's really what you made and he doing something that you made him to do. You can't get mad about that. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. That's
You
the
can
nature
get
of the
mad, but
animal.
that's the nature of an animal. Okay.
Mhm.
All
Yes,
right
sir.
now. All right now.
Yes, sir.
Remember, if you
Yeah.
got something to eat meat, now you got to remember he eats meat. So you know,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
he ain't a
sir.
vegetarian. He a meat eater. So when they eat meat, that means they put the teeth in it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you got
Yes, sir. All right.
y'all be strong. Keep what you
Yes,
love
sir.
close. And keep on praying.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So you stay strong and don't do nothing. And don't do too much wrong.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Peace, my brother.
Yeah.
All right, Pop. Salute.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. You know it's your boy Big A, man. You know what it is, man. We got the dog of the week coming up on Friday. Cash prize giveaway for that. You know, free entries. You know, all you gotta do is send in a shot, and you get to, we'll do the voting for it and see what it do, man. Showcasing every Friday. Then on Saturday, this Saturday, we got our digital dog show coming up with 3 free t-shirt giveaways, but you gotta be there to get it, man. Yes, sir. It's free entries, free cash prize giveaways. But you missed this one because the door closed for the digital dog show this Saturday. But we got a big digital dog show coming up in May, man. You got until May 31st to get your entries in. Cash prizes for this is 600 plus, man, in the pot. Going to winners of their category. And again, 3 free t-shirt giveaways. So man, y'all go ahead and get those videos in for that, man. And we'll also be doing Dog of the Month on Saturday too, which also had free cash prize giveaways, man. If you ain't involved, man, what are you doing? Yeah, if you ain't a member, it only costs $1 to be a member, man. And speaking of, we gonna have a couple of little short films, short drama series type deals coming your way, man, this month. So stay tuned for that, and a couple of documentaries. And one is gonna be on a famous NFL player, man. So y'all stay tuned for that also. But yes, sir, man. This is the binge-worthy content channel, man. Y'all stay tuned for Elevated Perspective, because he coming back at you, man. Yes, sir. Anything you needed to say, Toyo? Oh, Toyo done jumped out the building on me. Oh, man, it's just me. Okay. I see how we doing it, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. We coming right back at you, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's that side they ain't ready for. We build dogs, not fairy tales. Shogun standing tall, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we build different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Talk big online, but your collar still loose. No scars on your boots, boy, who you fooling? Papers look funny, dog, acting moody. We raise real hounds, y'all posting for the movies. Gig hill grind, elevated, song rockin'. PBK hustle, non-stop, bulldogging. Cash guard on deck, big dogs, no jogging. Schoolboy teaching while y'all just blogging. Facts. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Clout chase broke, we build different. Build different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Dickie Foster in the trenches, never late. Never. Pyrex got that flame, pure weight. Straight cook. MKM bottom solid, still no flake. Quick C, no gimmicks, real plates. Mike Band stay pushing that game. When Moon hit the yard, it's no lane. In good, stay hunting real frame. Show enough certified, no shame. Vernon Star light it up, pure flame. Hemi James torque heavy in the lane. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out the frame. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out. Work been speaking, name been breathing. Fake love leave quick, real ones keep building. Morning talk, running laps while you sleeping. Loyalty crown, Shogun still leading. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we built different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Real certified. Only the real gon' recognize the real. Only the workers gon' respect the work. Shogun, I am in it. No frauds, no flakes. Either you built or you broke, choose up. Choose up. Yeah.